Hey everyone, Dandy Manders here. Today I want to make a quick video about mental preparation. And one of my mottos is you have to go through the mental preparation before you can go through the physical transformation. And when I first started out on my weight loss journey, I would meditate. And I would think about, while I was meditating, I would ask myself things like, how would I look, what would I look like realistically? What would I look like when I lost the weight? What kind of things would I be eating? How would I be exercising? A good thing to do is, if you have thin friends and you're hanging out with them, look at their eating patterns. Notice what their relationship to food is compared to yours. And that is a good indicator as to what your relationship with food is, and see what you could be doing, what changes that you could make. You know, as far as going back for second helpings, as far as how often you're eating, what kind of snacking you're doing. So think about that. And that's another thing, is being mindful. When you are eating, and you know, when you're first starting out on your journey and you have gone into the kitchen and you're in there, what reason are you in there for? Is it boredom? Are you actually hungry? Are you happy? What reason are you in the kitchen to eat this food? And just ask yourself these things. You know, I don't know what size you are, how much weight you have to lose, what parts you're at on your journey, but it's always good to think ahead, and it's always good to go through these steps. When you're losing weight, I know that especially when you're really big, you want to lose the weight and you want to lose it fast. But the key to losing weight and keeping it off for good is making slow changes. You know, it doesn't have to be big and drastic. And in fact, when it is big and drastic, you're more likely to fail because you can't keep up with all of these changes that you've made. So, like I've said a lot, start keeping a food journal, track what you're eating. You know, start logging what kind of exercise you do, whether that's walking on your lunch break, whether it's taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Any little thing is burning calories, and it's getting active, and it's a step towards your goal. So be mindful. You know, that's one of the most important things, is being mindful. And going back to the thinking about yourself, the meditation part, you know, whenever you have a chance, sit down, lay down. You can do it whenever, you know, if you're going to bed, whenever you want to. Think about what you would look like when you're thin, and how you would act when you are thin. Realistically, what would you look like? And realistically, how would you like to be eating? What kind of changes do you think you would like to make? What kind of exercises do you think you would like to be doing? So keep everything in mind. I think one of the biggest things on your weight loss journey is constantly being mindful, because so much of gaining weight is eating out of boredom, eating out of sadness, eating out of happiness, eating a whole bag of chips in front of the TV without even realizing it. There are so many little things that you do to add those calories up that you don't even think about. So it's a lot of being mindful and being aware of what your habits are and what you're doing. And another thing along your weight loss journey, when you're mentally preparing, is just to be kind to yourself and understand that there will be trial and error. It's not always going to be easy. You are going to have cravings. You are going to want to eat certain foods. There's going to be days where you really just don't want to do your exercise. But again, be mindful. Think about it. You know that if you do your exercise, you're not going to feel bad after you do it. It's going to make you feel good no matter what. Even if you're sweating through it and you're huffing and puffing through it, it's going to feel good, and you're going to feel proud, and you'll feel accomplished. So be kind to yourself, have fun, it's your journey, and do it the way you want. So I hope these tips were helpful, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.